All right, let's talk about one area of the market that the media is not talking about. That's what's unique about map signals is material stocks. Yes, I said material stocks. They are set to rally hard when you consider this unique data. So I'm over at mapsignals.com looking at my weekly insights piece, just showing you some really cool stuff. But before we get into this historical study, let's look at the overall market. Again, the big money index, it has been in a downtrend. A lot of small cap names, they have just been getting sold left and right. You're probably noticing that in your portfolio. If you're not holding some of these big, heavy tech weighted stocks, you're probably underperforming the indexes. And another great way to see that is the big money daily buys and sells. So the green, that's the stocks getting bought. The red, those are the stocks getting sold. But here is what is interesting. Early last week, we saw big selling. Almost 200 stocks got sold. Doesn't happen that often. Look, if you look over the past 6 months, that is a pretty rare occurrence. And if we dive a little bit deeper, one area in particular got hit especially hard. That's the materials group. And in fact, 30 stocks were sold really hard. That's this red line right here. You might not be able to see it, but if we look over the past year, it's happened 4 times. Okay, so this is very rare over the past year. But I wanted to go and say, historically, is this a bullish signal for the materials group, or should they go lower? Because based on this chart alone, it looks like they tend to pop after these big sell signals. Let's go ahead and look at this cool back test. So I went back to 2013 and I looked at every single day where 30 or more material stocks were sold, and there were 33 instances. So this is uber rare. So even though we've had a handful, keep in mind 2022 was a bear market. If you go back over the past 10 plus years, it doesn't happen that often. And here is what we found. 1 month later after this signal, the XLB ETF, that is the, the Spider Select Sector XLB Materials, it's up 3.3% 1 month on average after this signal. 3 months later, it's up 11%. 6 months later, it's up 19%. And get this, 12 months later, it's up 33%. That is insane, right? That is telling you you probably want to be leaning long on some of the best materials names out there. And we actually had readers that saw this post. They were like, oh my God, this is like Babe Ruth, because the XLB, it went up almost 4% the next day. We went out and sent a special report to our pro subscribers highlighting 5 of the top ranked material stocks that we think are ready to go higher based on this move. Guys, remember, do your own homework, your own research, and I will see you next time.